Good morning, traders. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Dom. What's up, guys? What's going on this morning? Ooh, we got DATS, the tip of this triangle. First, let's check the SPY. Is the SPY gonna keep dumping today? Hard to tell. The BKYI getting a little pop. PR, ESA. Let's see. So that's not a good PR. EDSA looks like it might try to push again. R-Walk. HLBZ. Woo! Man, what a gap up on HLBZ. Good God, that's a crazy gap up. It's a 20-something dollar gap up. Lord of mercy. Nothing there on bingo. That's JCS. JCS is right at $9. PMCP selling off there. Good morning, Ruben. JCS. You gonna push over at 9:30 area and get going? Oh, that gold company I've been swinging, pushing up there. Up 535. BKYI still pushing. And this is this is, what's this guy? This is ribbon with bad PR. That's interesting. I'm not touching this. I don't care. It's got bad PR. It's below all EMAs. I want nothing to do with it. Let's see. BIBG launches first NFT streaming movie soundtrack. Exactly. I mean, we'll put BBIG up here because it has been getting attention, but I mean, it's okay. It's not the best PR in the world, that's for sure. Oops. How's SPY doing? SPY's looking dumpy right now. JCS still creeping. Do I want to add? Do I want to maybe? Yeah, I saw cryptos rebounding some since last night. I kind of expected that. It was a pretty nice little correction. Crypto market needed a correction. It's not that big a deal. I mean, there was some big runners there for a minute. Oh yeah, Bitcoin's pushing back up to 43,000. Yeah, cryptos look all right. It wasn't in reality. Yesterday's pullback in the crypto market was not that big of a pullback. It just seems like it, but overall, GATS, man, you were looking very close to popping out of this triangle finally. I know you got me yesterday, but we got Zevo popping back up a little bit, but not much. DATS starting to pop a little bit here. You got me yesterday. Are you pulling the hoodoo again today? What are you doing, DATS? The only thing I'm seeing right now with a possible move is DATS. It's just now starting to get volume. We're at 300,000 in volume. But if it breaks at $8 and we're at the tip of the triangle, could be time for a bit of a move. So I'm keeping a very, very close eye on that. JCS, maybe I gotta go with JCS is looking pretty good too. Damn, Uroy, that uranium company's starting to pop up. So I am green on every single position right now. On my swangs and everythings. Yeah. Good morning, Lauren. We're still holding AZRX. Let's take a look at AZRX, see what it looked like. Well, to just hit a low, might see a bounce, but I don't like stocks that are under all EMAs like this. It got squeezed and popped down, but it did just hit that low, so you know there's a possibility it come back up. I just don't know how far it would come back up because it would just be a dead bounce. They need some type of PR. Go on then, you uranium stock. Do your thing. Get back up there and come back alive. Yeah, ATER is trying to slowly push up. It's got that 200 at 15, but that didn't, well, yeah, it couldn't hold up. It had to pop over and close, but then dump the next day. And it does look like, though, it's curling up towards that 200 day. That could be a possible play. Damn PMC. Alright, thanks, Swim. What's happening here, buddy? There we go. See, at pre-market highs at 926. This is EDSA dumping off. We'll take that one off. GRY still popping. Go on then, buddy. Art walk starting to pop. See, at 200 days at 175. So this has got to break 175. 175 and $2. We got basically from 175 to $2 is going to be strong resistance on this. KY is trying to snake itself around. Keep an eye on it. SLDB, this thing just started running. JCS may be about ready to pop. It's getting very close to breaking that pre-market high. Very close there. PBIG looks like it may continue to drop here. Like I said, that PR was not that good a PR in the first place. BKYI doesn't look bad, but the buying volume's decreasing right now. And it's hitting that VWAP. You got that 200 days, just possible lot of resistance there. LPTX, that just broke pre-market high. It's at all-time highs though. The bids have moved up on JCS. Yeah, DATS looks like it's done for now. SPY's pushing up, trying to rebound. I don't know. I'm not seeing much right at the moment. Ruben, I don't know. That's not a way to look at it. You know, you got to be able to cut them losses. Because what if it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and never rebounds? Well, I'm going to take a quick little breather here. I'm going to give the market a few more minutes. I'm just not seeing any setups right at the moment that I like, besides possibly JCS. But I'm already in it, so I don't know if I want. I don't know. Well, there's not a pattern yet I really want to add in, so. GROY pulling back. Alright. I will be right back, guys. Give me a couple minutes. Alright, so BBIG falling off. Well, the question would be, Lauren, what money are they going to bail them out with? Because there's no money. And if Biden's talking about minting a $1 trillion platinum coin, there's no money. So I don't know how anybody's going to bail anybody out of any crash at this point. See JCS pulling back a little bit. What did the SPY start dropping again? Yeah, SPY started pulling back. That's why I was waiting. The SPY's giving a possible little bull trap here, which is what I was talking about last night. Oh, well, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what China is gonna do. I'm not even gonna try to guess what they're gonna do. See, our walk's starting to pop a little bit. Testing that 200 day almost. That 200 is what? 175. So it's got to break it. 175. Nothing there. HLBZ possibly with another push up. Let's see. Is our walk going to get rejected at this 200 or not? 175 is going to be tough. It's almost a head and shoulders pattern. I don't like it a lot. If it was above the 200, but we're hitting the 200 right now. Well, that's what happens with the Communist Party. They they can take your money. They can take whatever they want from you. I don't know about this play. It's not my favorite. I may look for. Let's see. I may look for something here. I kind of like the way we're looking on. I'm going on this. Starting to push above this candle, a little bullish engulfing candle here. I don't see much else going on. Let's see, where am I at here? HLBZ. Let's see if this can pop up. It's only 10 shares, but it can run dollars. It's minute 35.79. We got a few minutes left on this. But we got all these EMAs pushing up towards the VWAP right now. Don't like that candle. Needs to push back up here in the last couple of minutes. Our walk testing there. BKYI starting to pop back up a little bit. Back above the VWAP. Maybe a play possibly forming on there. Come on with this ugly candle. I may have to get out here if it starts dumping. Oh, the spy's starting to dump again. The old Dumpsky spy. This could be a head and shoulders pattern here. Head, shoulder, shoulder. So this is very important on this candle. So we close above the VWAP. We got 45 seconds left here. Yeah, Hal's still having issues. He's working on getting it worked out, but keeps having internet issues since he got his new laptop. And the spy keeps dumping. That's going to ruin this play. Oh. Alright, so it looks like we are going to close right below the VWAP. If this candle don't start popping up, if I could add 5 more down here. Nope, I don't have enough. Diamond, BKYI, and SGBX from yesterday. BKYI isn't looking bad. It's just smacking that 200 day. It's got to break that. Same as our walk. Both of those smacking the 200 day. That's why I'm not wanting to mess with them. This has got to hold up here. This could dump hard. Yeah, you haven't missed anything, Sicilian. Don't worry. Spies tried to give a little pretend push there, and now it's starting to dump again. So nothing really is broken out yet. Let's see. You were just barely holding on here. And there we go, starting to get a little push back above 34. Let's see. I may add. I'm gonna add. Just adding one share at a time because I don't have a lot of money. Okay, there we go. So I got 13 shares. Good old lucky 13. Oh, you. This candle needs to hold here. Needs to stay above 34 before it closes. Got 14 seconds. The internet has money. Give us some of that. There's plenty of ways to make money on the internets. You just gotta do. You just gotta do. You can't think about it. You just gotta do it. And think about it as you're doing it. But you just gotta do it. Gotta get to that money. Yeah, I don't think Cecilia missed anything. 4 hours of nothing because nothing's been going on, Daniel B. So, not exactly sure what he missed. Just really needs to push up and get back over VWAP. Set 40 days trying to cross the VWAP now, but we need it to push up if these EMAs are going to cross the VWAP. We're fighting for bullishness or bearishness right now. SPY's back down to 435. Sold HITI 20 minutes ago. Did you make a nice profit on it? We're starting to struggle to hold 4. Or 34, I should say. Looks like a little dump here, maybe. Spy's going to hold it back up. Maybe. Nice. Hey, $30 is better than no dollars. Or negative dollars. Look at this on the 15 minutes. This is making a big... Yeah, so it is making a bit of a triangle here on the 15. It just got to re-break 35 and this thing could be off again. But if it keeps fumbling around here, down 330. Whoops. Good morning, Donnell. Yeah, Daniel B definitely woke up 4 hours ago to do nothing all day. Gonna have to get out of this. If this does not hold up, it's gotta hold up. It's the last 45 seconds. Can you do it? There's no surprise. There's a lot of selling and a lot of shorting. I mean, this thing just did have a massive gap up this morning. But it hadn't sold off yet. But starting to look like it may sell off. Yeah, this is a pretty clear head and shoulders pattern. So we could see a pretty nasty dump here if this does not start pushing back up. Ooh, that was an ugly close. Alright, we're starting to come back alive a little bit. Let's see if we can get over 34. If it can't get over 34 right here, then it's going to sell off. It needs to get back over 34. Our walk breaking at 175 at the 200 day. I think they partnered with Amazon Italy to broadcast their championship games. So they got a partnership with Amazon. And I think yesterday they got a partnership with Fox. Yeah, yesterday they had a partnership with Fox Networks. Now they have a partnership with Amazon. So double partnerships here with big name companies. Looks like we're gonna try to. There we go, pushing back over 34. Now break a 35 and we should be good to go, but it could get rejected at the VWAP. It's hitting a VWAP right now. VWAP is that yellow line there. Starting to break through it a little bit. Alright, come on. This is your chance to blow. You only get one opportunity, HLBZ. SPY still dumping under 435 now. We got a middle on this candle. Let's see if we can close strong or not. Wow, I can't believe that the market's actually somewhat green because SPY looks like this. The old dumb screw is coming again. Oh, there we go. Starting to break back over 35. Can you do it? Can you get a nice big rip? Around about $4. Break at high. Maybe, maybe not. So we're closing right at that 35 area. Popping right over 35 here. Let's see if we start running. Ooh, starting to push here. Let's see if we can break 36. A little bit of selling there at 36. Testing 36 now. See if it can break down. Come on. Set 36 on the ask again. Let's see it on the ask. Yeah, there we go. Go in there. Get going here. Bids trying to stack at that 35 or 36 area, but just not getting it yet. You can see our walk is still struggling with that 180 area. But it's struggling with that 36, getting pushed down every time it touches it. quick while that's still doing this thing. BTCS just hanging out there. BBIG super done. GATS super done for now. Our walk may not break that 200. I gotta wake up here. Woo! Eyes watering, staring at this screen. So I know I'm not awake yet. Here we go. Break it through 36 right here. Another push. See if it can continue. There it goes. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. We're gonna start ripping here. Push on up. Push on up to that high, that 38.80. Let's see some magic. A little pullback here after that push up. Got a minute left on this candle. Looks like, yeah, it's going to pull back a little bit. I don't drink coffee, man. I don't drink coffee, man. It's just like cocaine. Man, my eyes bulge out of my head and all twittery and tweaky. I ain't trying to be all Twitter and tweaky. I'm trying not to be tweaked out on Twitter. Nah, I just don't drink coffee. I just need to like slap myself with something cold, piece of ice, whatever I can find that's cold. I didn't imply anything. Don't you imply on me. I did not imply anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing of the sort. That's a different person. Oh God, this is such an ugly day. It's so slow. That's part of the reason is like I'm falling asleep because I'm bored. This is like so slow. Everything moving super slow. The SPY just not looking good. Thoughts on Uber? Just don't eat the gum off the bottom of the seats. No, I'm just kidding. What's Uber stock doing? There's chart pattern just Uber? Oh yeah. Yeah, so they got some positive Q3. It's pushing up. Does have the 200-day moving average at 46.40, so it's going to have to break 46.40 to continue to run. And then even when it does break that, it's then going to run into 50 as support. Right around that area. Now, if it can break 50, it's got room to run. But making a nice move so far today. I mean, if you're looking for it as a day trade today, it's on a trend line, so you just play the trend line. What I usually like to do on these plays is buy on the trend line, let it ride up, keep a stop loss right under the trend line, and just keep slowly moving the trend line up, or not the trend line, the sell order, move it up the trend line as the price of the stock is climbing up the trend line. Or you could just do it with a trailing stop, but yeah, just a nice little uptrend. Let's see, what are you running into though? Well, you're above the 50. Yeah, basically that 44 area, the place that's getting held up is where it needs to break. What are you doing here? What are you doing, HLBZ? No problem, man. Buy the dip on PAL. I gotta get that military stock video done. I got Lori's recorded, the PLWT. I just gotta edit it. I gotta record yours, Lauren, the military list. I'm hoping to get to it soon in the next day or two, along with some other video ideas. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of capital. Well, I don't even pay attention to AMC. What does it look like today? Oh, yeah, it's dumping. Looks pretty bad. I don't see any reason to even touch AMC. It is in a pretty nasty downtrend, especially off of that rejection right there. It's a pretty bearish move. To be honest, I just think AMC is pretty much done. It was done before it started. A lot of hoodoo. A lot of hoodoo with that stock. There's a brand new AMC theater right up the street. There are never more than 5 cars in the parking lot. Yeah. Nobody's going to movie theaters anymore. Why would you go to a movie theater when you can just sit at home and watch the movie on, a big flat screen or something? And then it ain't got to be weird. If you got to go pee, you ain't got to sit there and stumble across everybody to get across the aisle while trying to hold your pee. And tripping over popcorn buckets and drinks because idiots will put their drinks in the floors, or ridiculous people taking their shoes and socks off in the theater, and you gotta walk by that to go. Like, there's just so many things wrong with theaters, man. Theaters just terrible, man. It's the nicest and newest theater, and nobody wants to go to it. Like what I was saying, man. Nobody wants to. They don't want those problems, man. The people who are going to, boy, we might break out here. Oh yeah, we're really starting to. Oh my God, here we go. Let's go. What a little push there up to 38. Is this about to start ripping hard? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And are we getting halted? Yes, we are. We are getting halted. I knew, you sneaky little stock. You've been trying to mess with me this whole time. This is HLBZ. Yeah, finally. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you may be a little too late to the party. We just went straight up. But this is the move I've been looking for out of this triangle. Just took it forever to make it. We're smacking that 40. Question is, at this point, are we going to gap over 40, or are we going to open up right at 40 and dump? That is the question. And I don't know the answer to that. Because you never know out of these halts what's going to happen, especially nowadays. We've seen some weird stuff out of halts. Hey, there you go. There you go, Tony. Nice job. Nice job, buddy, hopping, getting in here a little bit for this run. I mean, they got a partnership with Fox and Amazon, so I mean, it's not surprising to see it break out some more. I was surprised by the gap up this morning, but I didn't see that Amazon news. Seeing that Amazon news, I was like, oh, okay, that's why it gapped up so big. But out of this halt, it could get sketchy. It very easily could just dump out of this halt. Like, I'm planning on locking out as soon as this halt comes out. The moment I see red, I'm locking out. Let's see, when do we get halted? So we got 3 more minutes. Okay. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna go take a breather and try to get woken up here. You saw how it kind of like shocked me into of waking up. I was just like falling asleep on this stock, and then it started going. So I'll be right back. Like I said, we got we got 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. I'll be right back. This is a 10-minute halt. We should be on halting in about 50 seconds. I'm ready. I'm ready with my finger on the. Here we go. We're gonna push. Yeah. Out. I'm out right there. As soon as I saw red, getting out. It may keep pushing, but I ain't giving up that profit on a week like this where the market's been choppy. So I've killed this thing twice this week. So I made 79 on it the other day and then made 50 today. So not bad. I'll take that 50. Oh, still is pushing though. Having a hard time here though getting going under that halt. It may have a pullback. Starting to look like it. Boy, it is struggling. I don't know. It may. I don't know what it's going to do here. A lot of indecision. If it holds 40 as support, it could go. And you can see it's testing that $40 as support, struggling to hold it, but still holding. This is iffy. This is iffy. I'm glad I'm out of this because I would have not wanted. I would have not wanted to hold right through all this. There it goes. Now it's starting to push. Nope, maybe not. Man, yeah. I'm glad I'm not in this right now. Glad I got out. Goes right here. If you're in still, I know your butthole is puckered right now. it's a butthole pucker candle is what I call that candle. You're out now too? Yeah, I don't blame you. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could continue to rip, but I don't care. That's too. There it goes. Now it's starting to rip some. Oh, maybe. See, it's struggling so hard, but it's still pushing. Just gonna. Yeah, this is struggling so hard. It does look like it's about to maybe take another leg up here, though. If it holds over 41 for a little bit longer. Oh, no. Cracking. Let's see. What was that rip on that candle? That was 35 up to 39. So $4.50 rip on that candle. And then out of the halt, it ripped about $2 more. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Now it's starting to pull back. Yeah, I'm super glad I'm not in this at the moment because I really would be holding on for dear life. Is the market watch blood red yet? No, still some green on there. What's the SPY doing? SPY is consolidating downwards. That's probably gonna dump some more. I haven't read the news. Let's read the news. This will wake me up and get me fired up. Let's see. Joe Biden's support for Israel remains steadfast. We got a 2-day Fed meeting, which is today. So tomorrow we'll probably hear something from the Feds. U.S. House sets Tuesday debate, vote on bill to fund government through December 3 and raise the debt limit. China strategic to sell up to 133 million Evergrande vehicle shares. USA housing starts are low, but building permits are up, so people are building. Yeah, there you go, starting to dump some more right as I'm talking about it. And that's probably going to dump HLBZ, the SPY dumping some more, or pulling back at least. Or maybe dumping. Could be dumping. Oh, it's dumping. Okay. This is a nasty candle on the SPY right now. Got that doji followed by this nasty drop. Very bearish indicator. Look at it going. Yeah. Well, I got my little withdrawal from the stock market today. I'm just gonna take it and just run for the day because this market is so ugly right now. Oh damn, G-Roy popped up again. Well, go then, G-Roy. Do your thing, man. What you waiting for? Looking good. Looking real good, this little gold's. So that means gold must be coming up. Let's see. Lumber is back down. Let's see. Let me pull up TradingView. Let's take a look at what's going on across the markets here. We are looking. So, Bitcoin, if you are a crypto person, the pullback on Bitcoin, I was looking at the weekly charts, not really that big a deal. That pullback was very minuscule. And then we do have some altcoins continuing to pop up. EGLD, CGLD, which I am in CGLD. Made a little profit off of that last night, about $150 win, still holding 23. Anyway, enough of the cryptos. Get into the index list. Where are you? There you go. So yeah, Dow Jones looking pretty nasty as expected. VX popping up, that volatility. That gold's getting a little rebound today. Silver not so much, but gold is. Oil getting hit some. Let's see, what's this dollar doing? Yeah, the US dollar losing that momentum. It started getting a little indecision doji here. Strengthening against a few dollars. Losing out to the Chinese. Alrighty then. When do I expect crypto to rebound? I mean, it could. I mean, it's already kind of rebounding as long as it doesn't. As long as the cryptos don't continue to drop. Like, I mean, Bitcoin dropping to 42,000. When is that? 48,000. It's just a small correction. And like I said, there's still altcoins that are running, so it's not like the crypto market is completely, face up or whatever. But my biggest issue is the crypto market needs to stop following the SPY. There's no reason it should be following the stock market. Yeah, boy, it's still dumping, 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 dumping. And you can see HLBZ's trying to hold up with this dump happening, but having some issues there. So cryptos tend to take longer than normal for stocks to consolidate. So right now in the crypto market, we're just going to see some consolidation for the next couple of days, probably until we see some buying come back in. And the reason the crypto market dropped, I think, is because of the uncertainty across the market with the stock market dropping. Because if you look, like when we're looking at the U.S. dollar, the U.S. dollar strengthened over the last couple of days. It went up in purchasing power. But why did it do that? Because a bunch of people were going from cryptos and stocks back into the U.S. dollar. So it gives it a false hope of the U.S. dollar's recovering. And then in a day or two, we'll see the U.S. dollar start crashing again, especially if the stock market keeps dropping. And then we'll see assets start pushing back up again. Like I was saying in last night's crypto update, I don't consider Bitcoin a store of value like a lot of crypto investors do, just because there's a lot of things that doesn't work for it to be a store of value at the moment. But saying that, there are cryptos that can be a store of value. I tweeted yesterday. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you can go follow me on Twitter. But I tweeted yesterday that it was funny that Shiba Inu held up better than the stock market and most of the cryptos yesterday, because Shiba Inu barely moved. It didn't drop out of its pattern like a lot of other cryptos did. So there's Sheeb, I don't think is a good example, but it was funny just to see that happen. But like with the Cosmos ecosystem where I'm staking, I'm gaining so much interest. These little drops won't even matter at all by the end of the month, as long as the crypto market doesn't completely crash. But I'm still bullish on the crypto market. Let's see. HLBZ trying to push back up now. Oh yeah. I guess yeah. I mean, Bitcoin did drop to 42,000 or 40,000, but it was such a short time. Like it just wicked down to 40,000. So it wicking down and getting automatically bought back up is a good sign at that 40,000. That's strong support. There's a lot of rebounds, but people gonna have to decide, because the stock market clearly is in some trouble. Especially if it doesn't rebound any at all today, if it keeps selling off. Ether's on a nice uptrend. It's been on a nice uptrend for a while. Uh, I like Ethereum better than Bitcoin, but I have issues with Ethereum right now because to use anything that's built on top of Ethereum, and if it costs Ethereum gas fees, they're through the roof, man. It's like that's a problem when your coin is so expensive and it costs $50 just to send some money over the Ether blockchain. I mean, who's going to do that? That's insane. So, like, I'm until Ether 2.0 comes out with cheaper gas fees. I just am not. I mean, I've got what have I got? A fourth of an Ethereum left. I had a half of one sold, half of it close to the top, locking in a few $100s of profit. But I don't know. The more I dig into blockchain and cryptos, the more I find that there's probably better projects than Ethereum and Bitcoin. Will those two go anywhere? No. But the Cosmos ecosystem is going to give everybody a run for their money. And that's why the Cosmos ecosystem has been hitting new highs while everything else has just kind of been like, eh. Avalanche is not a bad one either. But it's not in the Cosmos ecosystem, I don't think. But we'll see. The big thing is if the crypto market continues to follow the stock market down, then that's a problem. And that will only leave one place left for people to put their money, and that will be gold and silver. Let's see. Arwalk is trying to hold above that 200 day. If Arwalk can break $2, it could start moving. Which I've already said that, but I'll say it again. I don't see nothing else going on. I don't see nothing else worth trading at this point. Yeah, HLBZ pulling back. Although it still hasn't had a big sell-off yet. It's just pulled back to those EMAs. But more than likely, it's probably done for now. We may see a power hour push or something. BKYI is one to keep an eye on, actually. BKYI is slowly building up. You got a nice little trend line you can play BKYI on. There's the, whoops. Just look for, bounces off of the trend line. Although it just did get back over the VWAP. Looks like it's confirming VWAP now. So that could be a possible play. SPIR. This is moving, has a nice trend line. Little ways off it right now, but this is pushing up. Not sure why. A little higher float. The SPIR could be one to keep a little eye on. EFTR getting a slow climb. Other than that, I don't see too much going on. SPY looking like it's about to drop some more. Yeah, so Let's see what you got here. Yeah, Elon. Well, Elon has definitely not showed any interest towards Ethereum, which I can see why, because he's looking, he's looking at Bitcoin and Dogecoin as, are these two going to be good sources of currency? And I don't like looking at cryptos as currency, even though they are cryptocurrency, because the value behind each currency is directly correlated with the value that the blockchain technology is providing, or whatever the application is. So, like, Ethereum is a good example of not really a currency, because it's the blockchain itself and everything built on top of it is pretty valuable. So I would look at Ethereum more as a store of value probably than Bitcoin, just because I mean Bitcoin just doesn't have much built on it. It's just mainly a coin that uh, I don't know. It's just it's just the first coin that came out, and still around. But if you guys got any stock questions or anything, go ahead and get those in, because I'm fixing to call it a day. I'm going to take my winnings for the day and go about my day. What is today? Today Wednesday? Well, I mean, on the Bitcoin blockchain, you could build all the applications that Ethereum has. It's just they have not had. It's really really hard to build on the Bitcoin blockchain. Now the Taproot update is supposed to make it easier to build on the Bitcoin blockchain, but you compare Ethereum and even Bitcoin's blockchain to a blockchain like Cosmos right now, where Cosmos doesn't have things built on top of its chain besides its own little stuff. It allows other chains to be built that all bridge together. So you have more of a economic free market ecosystem within Cosmos network that you just don't quite have yet with some of these other coins. Like, I feel like Cosmos is leagues ahead of everybody else. Because Cardano, now that they got the smart contracts, there should be things being built on Cardano. I mean, there already was, but they couldn't finish without the smart contracts. Solana, I don't know enough about to say, but I know there is some projects on Solana that are pretty good. But Ether, like I said, is too expensive. If you try to use Uniswap or PancakeSwap or any of those, it's going to cost you out your ass in Ethereum gas fees. Where in the Cosmos ecosystem, I can go swap coins out in the Cosmos ecosystem on Gravity Dex, and it's like 10 cents for me to swap them. So the ease of use and the cheap use of Cosmos ecosystem, to me, it's the most well put together ecosystem so far. Is it Tuesday? Thank you, Lauren. I know I asked that a minute ago. I said I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, the Harmony one I still haven't looked into yet. I haven't had a chance. I've heard about it. But that's the thing. There's gonna be blockchains that come out. Bitcoin is just the first. Ethereum, I don't know if it's the exactly second that came out or not, but Ethereum's second in line. But both Bitcoin and Ethereum need a lot of help. Yeah, I never have the days right. I never know what day it is. People ask me, and I'm like, I don't know. It's another day to trade stocks and cryptos and make money. So BKYI area is starting to push up some more, starting to spread those EMAs. It could be a possible push up here to that $4 area. Yeah, no stock questions, anything today? Any stocks anybody wants me to take a look at? Well, with the SPY dropping, I mean, if you're looking at any stocks long term right now, you're gonna wait for that. You're gonna wait to see if the SPY continues to hold up or if it goes on a massive dump. A little pressure there. So BKYI getting held up at 375 at the moment. Trying to build support at 375. If it can hold 375 here, then I think we'll see BKY up to $4. Yeah, as soon as that blockchain gets finished on eHarmony or that project, Ruben, let me know and I'll check it out. Give you my thoughts on it. I need to do some research on what is it? On Harmony One. I about said eHarmony. eHarmony building cock chains over. Oh, I couldn't help it. We are getting that 375 is where the 200 days at. That's right. So it's trying to break the 200 days. So it may not get to 4 if it can't get above here. Yeah, it's starting. The bids are trying to hold it up, but it's starting to get a little weak. HLBZ back over 40. Ooh, that actually looks good. This may push again. As a little downtrend triangle breakout there, a little consolidation, almost the same pattern. This thing likes to look like it's going to dump with its triangles, these little pointed downward triangles, and then it explodes up out of them. Yeah, just hit a new high there on that candle, that little wick. Thought it was done there for a minute. All that selling off it just had just sold off 5 candles straight, and then all of a sudden, boom, another big pop. If I had any funds left, I'd be looking at it, but I don't know. I don't know how much more it can run. Hearing weird noises outside my house. Daniel B, get out! Get out from behind my house! What are you doing out there? Stop humping the squirrels, Daniel B. Leave the squirrels alone. Proof of stake? Yeah, I like that. I like proof of stake. So much money to be made in proof of stake blockchains. So we'll give the stream a few more minutes here. And then I'm going to call it a day. Get some food and try to get some new content out for you guys. And then... Nice. Yeah, that seems to be the way a lot of the blockchains are doing it. They're releasing the coin first to raise money, and then releasing NFTs to raise money and gain interest. And then you build the game and release it, or in the meanwhile you build the game and then you release the game afterwards. EDSA starting to pop up, so we may start having a little later in the day pops like we did yesterday, where we sold off in the morning because stuff is starting to come back up. Yeah, our walk actually just exploded over that 175 area. It's up to 190. It's got a little bit more to go to $2 to try to break that. SPIR is a little pullback. HLBZ is still hanging out in that area. But, alright guys. We'll be back tomorrow for some more live stream trading. And in this market right now, I'm just not willing to take a lot of shots. I'm being very, very particular, being very picky with my entries, keeping my stop losses tight, because we just don't know. With the SPY acting the way it is, it could dump out of nowhere and just ruin a pattern. So you got to be tight in this market. You may not make killer money, but as long as you're staying profitable, that's all that matters. Yeah, you too, Lauren. Have a good one. Lori, you have a good night. Everybody else, have a great rest of your day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.